What is up everyone, my name is SANYXS and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended, and yes, the center has finally dropped with two brand new dinos. We have the Pyromane and we have the Shastasaurus, and obviously you know me, I'm going to be making tutorials on how to tame both of these creatures, so stay tuned for the Pyromane video. But today, I'm going to show you how you can tame the brand new submarine, also known as the Shastasaurus. So it took me quite a while to find out how to tame this thing, but when I found out how, it's not too difficult. It's definitely going to take some time, so today we are going to play with pretty boosted rates, so I'm just going to tell you that right now just to clarify. We're playing with really boosted rates and we'll just go for a low level because this is just a tutorial. I'm just going to show you how you tame it, and yeah, you just have to repeat that thing over and over again, I guess, if that makes any sense. So without further ado, let's get started and let's find ourselves a Shastasaurus. So first you want to get yourself a pack of Ichthyosaurus. I have 5 Ichthyosaurus right here. You can probably do it with 3. But yeah, we have a Shasta right here. It's a pretty low level. It's level 20, so that's just perfect for the tutorial. So yeah, you need a sickle and kibble. That is basically all you need. And also scuba, but I'm in creative mode, so the scuba doesn't really matter. So you want to swim up to the Shasta with your Ichthyosaurus squad until it stands still, because that will mean it's gotten, or yeah, it's gotten, you've gotten their attention. That's what I was trying to say. You've gotten their attention and it's distracted. And then you want to swim up to the surface while it's distracted by you, and it will follow you all the way up until you get this animation there. And you'll see some leeches will spawn on it. And then all you have to do is basically just swim over to the leeches with a sickle and hit it. Be careful not to hit the actual Shasta. Be sure to hit the leeches, because if you hit the Shasta, I'm pretty sure the taming will reset, so you don't want that. So when you've hit the final leech, you'll see leeches cleared. Shastasaurus can now be fed. So you want to swim up to its mouth with the kibble in your 0 slot. Feed extraordinary kibble to tame. And there we go, 70% already. Again, we're playing with pretty boosted rates here, so that's why. But yeah, you basically just have to repeat that over and over again. So let's just do that one more time. Yeah, let's just swim after it until it starts following us again. I don't know what it's doing now. It's just spinning in circles. That's kind of funny. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Distract it with some Ichthyosaurus and float up to the surface with them. Okay. The leeches are here again. Let's get them. And there, third one gone. One more feed. And let's see. Boom! You have yourself a Shastasaurus. We're playing with boosted rates, so that's why it was so easy, and also it's a level 20, so yeah. That's basically how you do it. You just have to repeat that over and over again. You have to distract it with the Ichthyes and then lure it up to the surface. Yeah, hit the leeches with a sickle and feed it kibble. So yeah, it's a pretty easy taming method when you get the hang of it. It was definitely difficult to figure out how to do it. I had no idea you had to bring it to the surface, but I guess it makes sense. So now that I've showed you how to tame it, let's go over some of its abilities and also the saddle. Let's get started. So the interesting thing about the Shasta saddle is you're not going to be able to ride your Shastasaurus before you've gotten to the tech tier, because as you can see here, it says can be crafted at tech replicator. So yeah, you actually need to do the bosses to be able to even ride your Shastasaurus. There's no primitive saddle. It's only the Shastasaurus submarine saddle. So what does the saddle cost? 200 cementing paste, 150 electronics, 250 silica pearls, 350 crystal, and 1,500 metal. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that's super cheap. I feel like it should be way more expensive. Like, that's it. This is a huge submarine saddle. Like, I'll show you the saddle in a second. But yeah, I don't know. This is cheaper than the Tech Tapejara saddle, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not sure what to think of that. I definitely feel like this should be a lot more expensive. And also, no black pearls. Why does it not cost black pearls? Everything else costs black pearls. I don't know. Definitely feel like it should be more expensive. I think it's way too cheap. But let's craft one up and equip our new Shastasaurus with its submarine saddle. Boom. Look at that. That is sick looking. I do kind of wish it was on the back. I feel like it would have looked cooler if it was on the back. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I think it looks very sick. So let's ride it right here and then dismount. And here we are inside of the saddle, and this space is huge. You can easily fit like multiple Rexes in here, probably. You can fit like a whole Therizino army. And the view as well, like this is gonna be sick for bases. Oh, let's just do destroy wild dinos, just so we don't aggro onto stuff, because we're just showing this right now. So yeah, it's also like a tech gate here, so you can just swim right out in the ocean. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is very OP, so I'm glad it's a part of the tech tier. I'm very glad it's a part of the tech tier, but I also do feel like the saddle should be way more expensive. Like at least 5,000 metal for this thing. But yeah, it's very cool looking. Holy crap, look at this. So when you're riding it, you can see on the right side there, it has a ton of different abilities. So first you have the zoom thing, which is pretty neat. I like that. Very nice, very nice. You can yeah, zoom in on stuff. You can also use the scroll wheel on PC to zoom in and out, which is very cool. Like, yeah, it's basically just a really good spyglass, which is very nice. And then obviously you have the normal melee attack. If you hold in control and then click right click, you can also cycle through abilities. So here we have sonar. That's probably just gonna detect enemies and stuff, which is very sick, very sick. And then scroll to the next one, flashbang. It's probably gonna stun enemies, which is very cool. And then cycle to the next one, we have pulse. Let's just wait for that. Pulse is very cool as well. That's probably gonna do like knockback and stuff. Very nice, very nice. And then lastly, we have torpedoes. So torpedoes, it's basically just rockets. And yeah, it is what it sounds like it is. You can literally just shoot rockets with this thing. You have to hold in right click and then click left click. And yeah, you can literally just shoot rockets with the Shastasaurus, which is absolutely insane. It's absolutely crazy. That is nuts. So we have a megalodon here, and the most interesting part here is it doesn't seem to aggro, which is very interesting. So let's do the sonar. Yes, you can see there, you can like track dinos in the area. That's very cool. And then, oh, nope, meant to go through this one. Flashbang. Let's see here. Use that. Yep, that stuns the shark. Okay, lastly, we have the pulse. Now let's check this out. See if we can get on the same level as the megalodon here. One, turn around. And yep, that does, oh, that does crazy. It went out of render distance. That is some crazy knockback. Holy crap, that went all the way out of render distance. Oh, it's coming back now. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Shastasaurus. This is definitely one of my new favorite tames. It's so sick and I love it. Taming method also pretty easy when you get the hang of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if this video was helpful at all, and let me know if you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, have a great day.